Good afternoon. Welcome to Academy Park, Lewiston, New York, where on September 11th, 12th, and 13th, the 58th Annual Peach Festival will commence. The idea of the Peach Festival was conceived back in 1958 on May 28th, where one of our charter members made a motion at a meeting that this club organizes an event like this. And so that's when it started, and over the years it has grown to the great event that it is today. All the proceeds go to local charity, and within a couple years we will eclipse the $2 million mark, so we are very proud of that. I am surrounded by a lot of people here, and I'm going to introduce a few of them. Bruce Sutherland is the deputy mayor, and he is joined by two trustees. They are Daniel Gibson and Victor Eit. We have the superintendent of the Department of Public Works, Terry Berlinski. We also have the Lewiston Highway Superintendent, Doug Janice. And I am going to turn it over now to this year's Peach Festival Chairman, Gerry Gismondi.
Thank you, Marty. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am Gerry Gismondi. I am the 2015 Chairman of the Peach Festival. I'll introduce a few other people. We have Jennifer Pauly here, who is the Peach Queen chairperson, and also Mr. Jim Bittner from Bittner Singer Farms. They grow the peaches for the Peach Festival. We have a lot of new exciting things happening with this year's festival. We have a new ride vendor called Amusements of America. They are a traveling, they've been in the traveling amusement business for over 70 years, and they're a family company. We're very excited and happy to have them here. They'll be bringing some new rides, some new thrill rides, some new spectacular rides, some new kids rides, including a carousel for the first time ever. We also have a new thing that we've been doing the last couple of years, where if you're worried about parking, we have a shuttle. It's free. You park at the upper Art Park lot, and we have two continuous shuttles that run around the clock during the festival, which, as Marty mentioned, September 11th, 12th, and 13th, right here at Academy Park. There's handicap parking as well on Center Street, so you don't have to worry about parking. Three things that I try to stress whenever I'm talking about the festival are all the peaches are local and they're fresh. They're picked on the week of the festival, and they're processed locally here for the peach shortcake that we have each year. 100% of the proceeds go back into the community in Western New York. And the third thing I like to stress is none of this would be possible without all of our Kiwanians, volunteers, their families, and also our generous sponsors, a few of which I'd like to mention at this time. Sevenson Environmental, Metro Environmental, Wegmans, Modern Corporation, Capital Cleaners, Domino's Lewiston Tops, LCTV, Mount St. Mary's Hospital, Niagara County Community College, Niagara University, and the Niagara Falls Tim Hortons locations, Mr. Bob Burns. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Peach Festival Advisory Chairman, Mr. Gerry Wolfgang.
Thank you, Gerry. This is an easy job for me since we've been doing it for quite a few years, but I have to tell you that this is going to be one of the most spectacular peach festivals we've had with all the new things we're trying to do. And I would like to add one thing since Mr. Bittner is here. These peaches that are served here are processed peaches, and a lot of people don't understand the difference. If you opened up a can of peaches, that's what the peaches look like after they've been processed. They're different from the peaches that are picked by the tree. We are very lucky that Mr. Bittner takes those freshly picked peaches, takes them to Canada, has them processed, and delivers them back to us so that we could serve them at the Peach Festival. And we thank Mr. Bittner for doing that. He's been a loyal supporter. Dean Beltrano from our club has arranged for that now for a number of years, and we're very happy to have that. This is an old-fashioned festival with a lot of great activities. For example, on Friday night, we start with a cheerleading competition. And one of the highlights I think we could announce tonight, we will have a 9/11 ceremony on stage to really in memory of all the first responders. And we have our fire companies, Upper Mountain and Niagara, Lewiston, Niagara #1. I guess it's Lewiston #1. We have the Sheriff's Honor Guard, we have State Police, and we have the other first responders coming. And we're going to have our Reverend Mason, next year's president, give a prayer and a little summation on 9/11. We've invited all our elected officials to come too, because it is something that we feel very good about, that we want to honor our first responders. That'll be at 5 o'clock on 9/11. Cheerleading follows that, and then there's entertainment on stage. On Saturday morning, we start with a 5K run, which is always a huge success, and then we have a parade. I can tell you the parade this year will have probably close to 130 participants, and just today I got another band applying, wanting to be in the parade. That would put us probably at the highest number of marching bands that we've had. That'll probably be close to 13 bands. That's exceptional. Most parades are lucky to have a few bands. In the afternoon, there'll be Peach Fuzz and Peach Blossom selection with entertainment in the evening. I know Jennifer Pauly is here, and our Queen contest, they'll be on stage Friday night, they'll be on stage Saturday night, and certainly on stage Sunday night for the finals. We have 16 candidates, and we are blessed with a great group of young ladies. We're blessed with an outstanding Peach Queen this year, and we urge certainly people to come out and see the Peach Queen contestants. Saturday night, again, we have great music on the stage. We also have a peach taste-off, that's a recipe contest in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. And then Sunday, we have a dance showcase starting in the morning, more Peach Fuzz and Peach Blossom in the afternoon, music in the evening, and we highlight it with our Peach Queen celebration.